British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
The Cy Young winners are announced. Nikola Jokic drops 55, and Canadian teams pack the NHL schedule tonight. Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm Quinlan Curry, and you're listening to BCIT News. Here are your sports updates to 10 a.m. We open on the mound, where two dominant pitchers claim baseball's biggest award. Pittsburgh ace Paul Skeens has won the National League Cy Young in a unanimous vote, becoming the first pitcher in 40 years to win Rookie of the Year one season and Cy Young the next. Skeens posted a 1.97 ERA and struck out 216 batters for the Pirates. In the American League, Tariq Skubal of the Detroit Tigers goes back-to-back, winning his second straight Cy Young. He finished 13-6 with a 2.1 ERA, becoming the 12th pitcher ever to repeat. And in Florida, the Tampa Bay Rays will return to an updated Tropicana field for the 2026 season. The team played their entire 2025 home schedule at Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, the spring training site of the Yankees, while damage to the stadium caused by Hurricane Milton in October of 2024 was repaired. The team announced several new ticketing options for next season that go on sale to the public on Thursday, as well as ballpark upgrades. The Rays' new ownership group are beginning a search for a new permanent ballpark to open in 2029. To the NBA, and another historic night for Nikola Jokic. Last night, the Nuggets star dropped 55 points and grabbed 12 rebounds, leading Denver past the Clippers 130-116. It ties the highest scoring game of the season, matching Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 55 back in October. Jokic scored 25 in the first quarter alone, hit 5 of 6 from 3, and made 14 of 16 from the line. It's Denver's 6th straight win. Meanwhile, the Clippers lose more firepower. Bradley Beal is out for the season with a hip fracture and will undergo surgery next week. Kawhi Leonard remains out with an ankle and foot sprain with no timetable for return. And tonight, the Toronto Raptors are on the road in Cleveland. Toronto sits just above 500 at 6-5, while the Cavaliers are 8-4, only 2 games back of Detroit in the East. In the legal side of the sports world, one of baseball's top relievers is set to appear in court later today in Brooklyn, New York. More from ABC's Aaron Katersky.
Emmanuel Clase, one of the best closers in baseball, is due to surrender here later today. He's been in the Dominican Republic since the unsealing of an indictment charging him with conspiring with sports bettors to throw balls instead of strikes, often on the first pitch of an at-bat after he was brought into the game as a relief pitcher. And according to federal prosecutors here in Brooklyn, sports bettors placed more than 100 fraudulent bets based on those rigged pitches.
In football, former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown is out of a Miami jail after pleading not guilty to second-degree attempted murder. Brown is accused of grabbing a handgun from a security staffer after a celebrity boxing match on May 16th and firing 2 shots at a man he had fought with earlier that night. A judge set his bail at $25,000 and ordered him to wear a GPS ankle monitor while awaiting trial. If convicted, Brown faces up to 15 years in prison. Elsewhere in the NFL, Tennessee Titans corner L'Jarius Sneed has been indicted in Texas for failing to report an aggravated assault. The charge relates to an alleged shooting last December involving Sneed and another man near Dallas. The other man faces an aggravated assault charge with a deadly weapon. Sneed is already on injured reserve with a quad injury. The Titans say they're aware of the legal matter and are in contact with league security. And to hockey, and a significant signing in Ottawa. The Senators are locking up forward Shane Pinto in a 4-year extension worth $7.5 million US per season. Pinto has 14 points in 17 games and was drafted by Ottawa in 2019. It's also a busy night across the NHL with 10 games on the schedule. Both Ontario teams are at home. Toronto hosts Los Angeles and Ottawa faces Boston. Montreal welcomes Dallas and Edmonton visits Columbus. And those were your sports updates. I'm Quinlan Curry, and you're listening to BCIT News.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.
I knew a bit about Lightroom and Photoshop before coming into the program, but I didn't really know much about Premiere, and that kind of scared me. And so BCIT has really helped to kind of grow my skills in video editing, which is something I didn't really think I could do before and actually really enjoy now. It also taught me how to use the big cameras, so I can use more than just a DSLR now, which is very helpful as well.